Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Trey, and I'm 27.
All right. Trey, what do you do?
Yeah, so I do a couple things. I work for a project consulting company,
Okay.
and I operate as an owner's rep, project manager on behalf of a tech company, working in like critical environments.
Nice. Very nice.
Not sexy.
Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. We're going to review this clip from the Pop the Balloon show. I'm going to break this all the way down. Let's get into this.
Yeah, so I do a few things. Right now I'm leading a book club. That's a ton of fun, so I do a lot of reading.
All right.
Love to salsa.
Okay.
Got to.
Hey.
What else? I'm really passionate about mentorship with like the youth as well.
Nice.
I love wine, so I do like wine reviews. That's fun. I feel like I'm missing something, Arlette.
What you missing? You tell us. We.
We'll talk about it later. No
Okay.
worries.
Okay. Now,
So far, so good. Look like a well put together young brother. Cool group of women out there. Look like a pretty decent lineup. Let's see what's going on.
what are some things you look for in a woman?
Yeah, so there's a few things. Number one, just being somewhat faith-based. I'm not looking for you guys to be
Amen,
saints
amen.
by no means. I'm not perfect, but even just a mustard seed of faith is enough. Number two, chemistry, compatibility. Like, listen, if we're not vibing, pop the balloon. Absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you. You got to
Hey,
be
keep
able
it 100.
to
That's right.
compliment me, and I have to be able to compliment you.
That's a fact.
Straight
Keep
up.
it 100.
Okay.
Three, I want someone who's like a nurturer. Maybe a better way of saying it is someone who has like motherly instincts. Because for me, I want to be a father one day. I want to have a lot of kids. Yeah. Get rid of
Nice.
it.
I did too.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be a father one day, want to have kids. So I definitely want to be with a woman who also wants to have strong family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Number four is intellect, being cerebral. Like, listen, if we're going to be life partners, I'm going to know you for a long time. I can be physically stimulated by a woman. Like, that's basically all men. But what I desire is to be intellectually, right? If we're going to be best friends for a long time, need to be able to have deep, complex conversations about
Right.
a wide variety of things. And then lastly, this is just a bonus, but humor. Like, I feel like I'm
Right.
yeah, absolutely. I
Wow.
feel like I'm I don't know, quirky guy. I like to have fun, be playful. So if you can match that with a bit of banter, like I love that. So
Nice. All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
yeah, I try to be open, so I'll keep it simple right now.
Okay.
But if you don't like cats, are you allergic to cats?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Nigel, I'm gonna find you a mom, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Morgan and I'm 24.
And Morgan, what do you do?
Looking
I
good.
work in insurance.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
He seems really sweet. I would say the height. And that's just it. But you're very nice. And I love how well spoken you are as well.
Appreciate it.
She's stacked
Now,
too.
how tall are you?
I mean, I didn't stretch this morning. I'm usually 6 foot, but right now I'm like,
On a good day, yeah.
yeah, on a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Long where it matters. But no, I'm 5'9", 5'9" and 7/8 of an inch.
Short
that.
kings.
Yeah,
Yes.
feel me?
And then how tall are you?
I'm like 5'7". Yeah.
Okay. All right. We get a
But
cheat
they
code
got
with the
them
heels.
heels on. Okay.
Say
All
shaking it
right.
flats.
Now, if she's someone that's your type.
She's cool. Definitely pretty. I love the lips. Green's my favorite color. Toes are smooth. I feel like that's always a bonus. Yeah. Probably wouldn't hit on her like on a proper night out or something, but she's pretty. No
Thank
complaints.
you. And then we did get some more down here.
Now, shout out to her. That's big, in regards to, height. Women want a man who's taller. Now, he is taller than her, but they want a man who's taller than them when they're wearing their heels. Right. So she said she was 5'7". He's about 5'9". She put some heels on. She's probably going to tower over him depending on how many inches those heels are. Legitimate. Let's keep going.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Brianna and I'm 24.
And Brianna, what do you do?
I work in finance, and I'm also an MBA student at SMU in Dallas.
Okay.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
For me, it was the cats. I do not like cats at all, but he was extremely well spoken. He's very handsome.
Thank you.
And I liked everything that he said other than the cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's legit.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Honestly, not really. But she's pretty. I mean, it's kind of hard being up here, and then
I know,
you know what
I
I mean.
know.
Like I
Everyone
don't want to
says
be too
that.
real, but
Okay. So if you saw her out, you wouldn't approach her?
probably not.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Hey, keeping it real. If that's true, I don't know. I don't know him, so I don't know if he's lying, what he's into, what he like. But she said cats, right? So that is rare. That is rare for a man to, have cats or have a cat, and that be a big part of his life, right? That is a rare thing, right? I can't knock the brother. Don't know enough about him yet. Sound like a cool dude, but that is rare. So a male who ain't into cats or whatever, you got men and women who ain't into cats. It's just kind of an odd thing, but hey, it is what it is. Let's keep going.
Of course.
I think as a young girl, the body struggles that I dealt with were all about.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaya. I'm 25.
And Janaya, what do you
Not
do?
bad.
So I am a coach for business, teaching women how to make passive income.
Awesome.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm actually allergic to cats.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wow.
Yeah,
See,
but other than that, that's,
crazy. That's
What
crazy.
happens? Like you like flare up? You like what is it?
everything. Yeah, eyes get big. Yeah.
Okay. But apart from the cats, I think you had your balloon on pop before he said that, right?
Yeah. I think you're very also well spoken, seem very intelligent. You look like you have a personality.
Thank you.
But other than that, it's the only reason why.
Okay. Understandable.
Not bad.
And is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
I do gotta add, I shouldn't have said nothing about my cat. I'm putting a lot on the line for him right now. Crazy.
Nigel, look what you're doing.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Come on, man.
All right. Thank you. And then we had one more down over.
Now, beautiful young lady, cool hairstyle. Let me tell you something. If she would have pinned that front part up right there, put it in the ponytail up here, oh man, that would have set it off for her. All of it hanging down in her face, not bad. But if she would have took that front part, put it right there, she would have been on point. Let's keep going.
Here, your name and age.
Sade, and I'm 24,
All right. And Sade, what do you do?
and I'm an esthetician.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He mentioned someone who has humor. I don't think I'm very funny, but something nice. I like the crossing. First impression, a good style.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you want someone that's also funny? Is that what you meant by humor, or like they just have a sense of humor, like they can
Well,
laugh
I
at
said
stuff?
it's a bonus. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Now, this chick right here, no shade. It is what it is. I don't know if she should be popping any balloons. Now, that might be mean to say, but let's keep going.
but no worries. I mean, I want someone who I can go out, have some fun with, life of the party per se.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right. So is she someone that's your type?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Thank you.
Oh man. Nah, that's crazy. Now he's stupid. Now I don't know what's going on with I don't know. It's a lot to unpack there. I don't even want to try to break down what could be going on with a face. But he's blunt. He just keeping it real. Arlette be asking him and why and this and that and this and that. He just kept it real. You can't be mad at him. He didn't say she was ugly. He just said the face is wrinkly for me. I mean, that's probably the first thing that came to his mind. Let's go.
Let's go over here. Let's get your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hodger. I'm 25 years old.
Hodger, what do you do?
Beautiful.
I'm a nail technician.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I know that we're honest on this show, but I do feel like there's a little bit of grace or maybe just like some way where you can say things without being maybe incredibly specific about physical features. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, then that's definitely okay, but I just wouldn't prefer that in a man myself. I always feel like in a society where maybe like things are normal, like the show, like saying things about somebody's physical feature, I think other people might feel comfortable. If you prioritize kindness, then that's
Hold on. So she popped her balloon because he said something about, why he wasn't attracted to the girl beside her. And she see, a lot of women don't want the truth. See, they say they want the truth, but when you give it to them raw, they complain, their feelings hurt, they're in shock. I mean, this is crazy. She's popping because he said, well, her face a little wrinkly. Boy, these women, boy, they be on code. They stand up for each other. I tell you that. They'll stand up for each other. She could have missed out on a good one just because she mad at he ain't say nothing out of the order. God, come on.
still always gonna come first, and that's a first for me. So, but you are super handsome. I love your fit. I love
Thank
the
you.
neutrals. I literally stayed up until that moment too. I think you're super cool and great, but
appreciate
it was
it.
just that comment. I just can't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
Okay. No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I mean, she looks
Thank
cool.
you.
Are you East
Aw.
African?
Yeah, I'm Sudanese actually. What are you? How do you
Black.
guys all know? That's crazy.
It's,
No, that's great.
It's like a very distinct
Features.
facial
Yeah.
feature, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I do want to add, though, I feel like it's probably good that you did pop because I feel like for me, I'm very forward, direct.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a bit too sincere, sometimes too honest, but
Not gonna lie, I'm a super honest person too, and I think there's a big difference between honesty and comments like that. I think you could be honest without pinpointing maybe physical features about people, especially women.
Yeah.
But I mean,
hey,
Yeah,
I mean, this
you
isn't
said
my
what you
typical
said.
environment of
yeah,
dating.
it is
but I
kind of weird.
respect
Yeah,
it.
I feel you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we've got 2 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining ladies a question.
Yeah, so I did have a few questions, but down to 2, so gonna have to make it good.
Yes.
How do you desire for me to make you feel in a relationship? I'll say it one more time. How do you desire for me to make you feel in a relationship? I need you to be honest, sincere, and totally transparent because if I cannot provide that for you, I don't want to waste your time. So,
Okay. Let's start first with your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hannah. I'm 23 years old.
And Hannah, what do you do?
Nice. She look
I'm
nice.
a veterinary
She's nice.
technician and I'm an
Yeah.
upcoming model as well.
Very nice. Nice.
If you want to go
nice.
just answer his question.
Yeah, so I mean, me personally, I just really want to be loved like anyone else. But I want to be able to also feel like I can communicate with my partner, if, we go through our rough patches, we're able to just, talk it out and not like go to sleep at night and be angry all day. And, that's a big thing for me, communication
define love.
Oh, that's a good one.
for me. I think love is just being able to, I wouldn't say like sacrifice everything for, your partner, but at the same time, willing to give some part of you and receive back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's real. It's cool.
Okay.
Old Spice.
And people, keep in mind, love is an action. It's not a feeling. Love is an action. It's not a feeling. And with that comes some sacrifice. I believe that's what, she mentioned, but love is an action. Don't get caught up in your feelings. Feelings come and go. You have to show love in different ways by your actions. Let's keep going.
Strider's long-lasting freshness makes me smell good, so coach thinks I'm slacking. If you're working hard.
Thank you. All right, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25.
All right. And Naila, what do you do?
I'm a track coach, a educator, and I am a doctoral. I'm getting my doctorate.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So I would love to be. I want you to like give me confidence, even though I already have confidence, but just like make me more confident. Let me know that like I'm the one that you want. You know what I mean? Also, I
don't know about
think.
that. And that could be very, very problematic. It's hard when you deal with a female who is not confident to the highest level. Meaning, like she said, hey, I need you to give me some confidence. That could be problematic because you always are trying to, whether it's using words of affirmation, action, so on and so forth, but it could be a constant battle when you're dealing with a woman who is not confident. And sometimes I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze when you're dealing with somebody like that, because it can be an ongoing thing and they can always be down on themselves or feel like they're not good enough, have low self-esteem. It could be very problematic when you deal with someone who lacks that confidence in themselves and they need you to pour into them in ways to make them confident. Now, it's okay to pour into people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with making somebody feel good and know and having that reassurance. But again, if they need you to help them be confident, that could be a huge problem down the road. Let's keep going.
Just like not have to worry about anything, like know that you got me. So like even if we're angry, we're not gonna like go to bed upset. You know what I mean? Like we know that we're angry, but we know that we're gonna talk about it after.
Understood. And the way that I could give you confidence, is it through words of affirmation? Is it through, what are some of the ways that you get that?
Words of affirmation help, but it's kind of more of like the nonverbals for me. So like, opening my door for me or just like
Chivalry.
just checking for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
so it's more so the nonverbals.
You want more attention. Women love attention.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies, any questions for him?
Pretty much covered like all of the questions that I was gonna ask.
Okay.
And he like off the bat just pretty much like answered all of mine, like with religion and everything, and he was pretty straightforward.
Nice. You
Any
got him one.
questions here? All right.
So I know like nobody's perfect, but what is something that you want to improve on?
I'd say my obedience towards him. Just being very consistent with that. Of course, we're not
Great
perfect,
answer.
right?
Great
Sometimes we
answer.
wake up and we're not feeling we're not feeling as we should or doing the things that we want to, but it's, I've been reading recently, like, what does it mean to fear God? And it means to love him with all your heart and also to follow his commandments.
Amen.
And so I want to be obedient to that because I know that that is where I will get fulfillment from in life. So
Amen.
I
That's
would
good.
say that. And then if I do that, everything else will sort itself out. I'm not worried about anything else, about rent, food, that'll be covered. So
Nice.
Okay, what does love mean to you?
great question.
Wow. That busted
Love for
bubble
me-
right there. That hurt him right there.
Kind of what the young lady said before. It's just about sacrifice.
He wanted that one in the red.
Being able to sacrifice for someone regardless for their imperfections, being able to see past that,
Right? I agree.
loving them through sick, through poor, through all these things.
That hurt me right there. I really wanted her for him. I don't know if he's feeling this chick in front of her, even though she's asking good questions, but the chick in the red, I really wanted her for him. And I think that might have bust his bubble when she popped. I think that might have bust his bubble. I think they would have made, I think he's more attracted to the one in the red. That's crazy. But did she pop because he stalled to answer what is love? Because that's when she popped. As soon as he, wasn't quick on his feet as to what love means to him or what love is to him. That's crazy. These people so superficial. Let's keep it going.
It's not about just physical or emotional, spiritual. I think it's all of those.
Let's tap in.
Genuinely nice guy, straightforward with everything. Like I can relate in some aspects to him.
But just in general,
Here
sacrifice.
we go.
Okay.
So.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He seems like a genuinely nice guy, straightforward with everything. Like I can relate in some aspects to him, but I don't think I would find him like romantically like attractive in the long run. He is attractive physically, but I just don't see myself, there 100%.
Okay. I see.
In other words, he don't seem like a fun guy. He doesn't seem fun enough. He seems kind of dry. That's womanese right there. Which I'm not saying she's wrong. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's something she sensed about him. They wouldn't click long term. His energy versus her energy. She seems like a girl who likes to have fun. You do your thing with her, if you know what I mean. You know, you're outgoing with her. You complimenting her. You uplifting her. You boosting her head up a little bit. That's what she. And he don't seem like he gonna do all that. He seems more on the stoic side, in which men should have a good sense of stoicism in them, or a good amount of stoicism in them. Meaning like serious, firm, not very emotional, or not emotional at all. But yeah, that's not gonna work for her. Let's keep going.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
I mean, kind of just going back to the second thing I
He
said,
said
just
no.
chemistry. Like I feel like I don't look at her and I really like want her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really it. Hopefully that's nice enough for you.
That's real. I appreciate that.
all right.
Of course.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. All right, and why not?
Oh man, that's all he
Just
had on
not
one.
physically
Dang.
attracted to her.
Oh man,
All right, so you did have your balloon unpop for quite some
that's
time. Why
crazy.
so?
Good. You seem like a cool person, and like
you.
I love humor as well. So, and like I saw your personality as you were going by. Most of your answers were really good, so I didn't like have an issue with it. Yeah, I didn't have a problem really.
Cool. Thank you. All right, Trey.
Now that chick right there in the black, she seems like a really nice, humble chick, down to earth. She's a track coach. She seems like she could potentially make a good wife to somebody someday, you know. Now he probably didn't find her attractive. I don't see much of an issue with her. Like 5 or 10 years ago, 15 years ago, men would be all over her. But because you got the internet, you got social media, you got all these different sites and stuff, a lot of men and women too have become superficial. So if you ain't an 8, 9, 10, especially if you step on a show like this, it ain't gonna happen. Now, if you know in real life, people's standards are a little more realistic, so they will tend to go for someone who may not be that 8, that 9, that 10. But on here, people are gonna be very superficial. So again, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to pop if they don't think you on that high level as far as looks and attraction. Obviously, she has a good head on her shoulders. Great questions, great answers. But he wasn't feeling it. Could be a height thing. I think she might be a little taller than him too with her heels on. That could get him too. Could be the brown skin. He might be into a lot of. Ain't no telling. It could be a million reasons here. Let's keep going.
Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming
course.
on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic.
Awesome.
Thank you.
ladies.
All right, guys. So you saw that. You heard that. Cool guy. Great lineup of women as well. You know, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to find a match. They weren't feeling him. He wasn't feeling most of them. Hated that the other chick popped early on in this episode when she heard him critique the lady beside hers face. But it is what it is. Arlette, in many cases, forces these people to be brutally honest, and that's what he was. But it is what it is. But if you got anything you want to say, leave it in the comment section. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're growing fast. I want you to become a part of my tribe. I'm putting all types of content out on different things. Please join me as we correct a lot of the madness going on out here. But anyway, remember this. Keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.